play good defense, and it seems like the first half you guys just
We
didn't
didn't.
execute.
No. It's like I said, those 15 second chance points they had the first half, I really felt like dictated the game. We had 4, they had 15, that 11-point difference. Two areas that we always points off turnovers and second chance points, and we got beat on both of them. In the first half, we got beat bad. So second half, we got some second chance points and evened that out a little bit, and that's why we played okay the second half, but the hole was too deep to come back from.
What's it like sending off Dwayne and Elgin after the years that they've played?
Oh, it hurts. Elgin has been a mainstay for us, and he's gotten so much better over his 3 years here, and he's worked so hard. He's done a great job. And Dwayne, for 2 years, it's been really unselfish. He's been about the team. He's come off the bench and won a lot of games for us. And so we're losing 2 really good players and 2 guys that have meant a lot to us the last few years.
Dwayne said that this is by far the best basketball team he has ever played for. What kind of team in your coaching career has this season been?
Well, I liked working with the guys all year. They made tremendous progress throughout the year. November, December, we didn't consider ourselves a Final 8 team. So for those guys to work their tails off and put themselves in this position and work together, I've got real strong feelings toward them. They've been great to work with.
I had asked Elgin about Buddy's performance and said, hey, is there another guy in the league that you've seen the last few years that could perform like he did? You mentioned Joe Young, obviously, and you got to see him up close, but give me some perspective on just how special a performance that was.
Well, it was special. He hit some shots that were really tough. We got to let him get into a rhythm, and when a good player like that gets into a rhythm, it's really tough. But, the one before half was, 35 feet, and there's a couple Elgin couldn't have done much more, So he's an awfully good player, and he by far was the difference in the game today. And, we didn't do a good job, and part of that's my fault. I should have had some more options to go to. I do like the fact that we wanted to make him handle it, and he had 6 turnovers. We did some good things there, but we never capitalized off those turnovers. Only 10 points off their 15 turnovers. We never got any easy baskets off their turnovers.
After the St. Joe's win, you used the word proud with me a few times, and yet in a game like this where you're saying goodbye to some of your seniors, how are you going to reflect back on the year where it's an Elite 8 appearance, it's a Pac-12 title, it's 31 wins, which is a school record?
Well, once the hurt of this game, once we get through that, we'll reflect back on this year with great pride. As I mentioned, in November, without Jordan Bell, and Tyler was out for a few games. We thought we were going to get Dylan Ennis, and we never did. When I think all those things, the way this group responded and put up with me and worked through situations and adversity, I'll look back on it, with a lot of. I care about those guys. I think they're a great group. They were unselfish. I just wish we'd have played better today. Wish we would have been on those boards a little bit better the first half and gave ourselves an opportunity. But again, so much of that goes to Oklahoma. They were prepared. Coach Kruger had them ready. They just took it to us that first half, and we couldn't get it slowed down. And so I'm just disappointed about that.
Dana, when you look at their team, they've got 4 guys who started 100 and some games in a row. Is there anything to the idea that maybe just this was their time to get there?
Well, a little bit, and so that was part of it. But Buddy's performance, that was just, we haven't seen that, and that was, he just kept backing up and hitting shots and hit some tough ones. Like I said, we gave him a couple rhythm ones that you can't do, but he had a few tough ones, and he was better than we were defensively. That's for sure. Better offensively than we were defensively.
Yeah. You guys have a little nucleus going too. I mean, what do you think the odds are that you'll be able to keep this group together?
I don't know. I want the guys to do whatever's best for them. If they have opportunities and their families and they feel that it's the best for them, we're here to help guys. Whatever we can do academically, athletically, to help guys, they've got to do what's best for them. So I hope all of them come back. I'd sure like to work with them again, but that has to be a decision made by their families and them. And I want what's best for them. And when they decide what they want to do, then we'll try to put a team together and do the best we can.
Can you summarize how important Eldrick Cook's 3 years has been to building your program?
Well, the steps that he's taken each year, have been phenomenal. I mean, he's worked his tail off, and we're going to miss he and Dwayne, their athleticism, but Elgin's really played well down the stretch, and we will miss him a great deal. He's meant so much to our program, and he's really matured, and he's done a lot of good things for us in 3 years, and won a lot of ball games.
Right.
He's been part of a team that 3 straight NCAA tournaments, and we won 3 games this year, and so he's won 5 tournament games, and he's done a great job for us.
I know it's hard after a loss like this, but what does this run mean to the program, Coach?
Well, that's it's hard today to put it, because we didn't perform well in the first half, but again, after we get over the hurt of this game and we're able to reflect and look back, it was a big year for us. We took a step. We won the conference. Guys got better. If some guys come back, we'll have a great nucleus to carry on. So, all in all, it was a great year. But right now it just it hurts. And I wish I could say something to the guys to make them feel better. But the last one always sticks with you the longest, because you just got so much time to think about it. Now we don't do anything now for 6 months, and that first half is etched in my mind already, and it'll be a tough 6 months thinking about that.